friend, Lieutenant Governor John Gallagher, who served in the Interior Department back when he was in the business of protecting the environment, not denying it. With Robinson as the Deputy Secretary of Agriculture, thank you for being here. Speaker Wayne Hernandez, thank you. Alan Puffin, the President of the California NAACC, Assemblywoman Fiona Miles, Senator Robert Cotto, Assemblywoman Lois Moss, thank you very much. And let's give a big hand to the Cadillac Marching Band. There are still people outside trying to get in, which is why we're a little late starting. I am so glad to see you.
Yes!
I watched the debate tonight about it. I don't know if you saw it. But it was really wonderful. It made me proud to be an American and proud to be a Democrat and proud to be an election. Proud to be an election where I don't have to be against anybody. I like them all. And I was talking to Hilary on the way in, and I said, Hilary, there's a line outside this meeting that's 4 or 5 football fields long. I don't know how many people are inside. We can say a few things, if I can, seriously. If you come along to slogan and truism that every election is about the future, they always are. This country is the longest lasting, free, elected society on earth. Because all of our is about the future. And if you look around this sea of places tonight, you see that America is not a race. America is not a creed. America is not even a physical place. America is an idea, and you're all a part of it. A long time ago, when this country was set up and only white male property owners could vote, they knew, they were very smart, and they knew that their deal would not last. They said that the permanent mission of America, one to which they pledged their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honor, was to form a more perfect union. And the great challenge of every age and time is how to do that. What does it mean? It's pretty clear. In a global, independent world, with America growing ever more diverse, our obligation is to form a more perfect union at home, and insofar as we can, all across the globe. And it is pretty clear what the obstacles to that more perfect union are. We are, besides, we are growing dramatically more unequal. How can you have a more perfect union when the middle class is under assault and poverty is rising, and we're supposed to get an economic recovery where all the benefits go to the top 10% or all the richest classes? How can you get an economic recovery in what is supposed to be the richest country on earth for one?
I can't get you with Bill now.
1/3 of that for sometimes every year, and a lot of people think they have it until they need it. And they go, I'm sorry, this is not covered. How can we be a more perfect union when the cost of college education is going up so much and public education is going to be expanded to the point that today in the United States, in America as a whole, including a lot of places who don't have state universities nearly as extensive as California. Listen to this. A young person graduating from high school today, in the top 25% of his or her class, but whose family is in the bottom 25% of income, does not have as good a chance to graduate on time from a 4-year college and someone who graduates at the bottom 25% of the class, but whose family is in the top 25% of the income. That is not America, that is not right. We cannot sustain it. We must pay it. And this inequality is there throughout the world. There are more people than ever before that live out of poverty in the last 20 years, but half the world's people still live on less than $2 a day. There is inequality in healthcare throughout the world. More of all the people that died this year from AIDS, fever, malaria, and infections related to dirty water and diseases of the poor. There is inequality with regard to education. There are 130 million kids in this world never darken the schoolhouse door. Never even get to go. And at least that many more have no access to learning materials or trained teachers. Our more perfect union requires us to do something about that. We cannot form a more perfect union when we are facing this massive soul foreclosures in California throughout the country, not because the people paying the mortgages did anything wrong, but because the people that gave the mortgages actually up and gave it to investment banks and hedge funds, and they speculated, and the speculation went broke, so now they want to write the mortgage up and back up the people that are never missed the payment and throw all these people out of their homes and their equity and drive down property values all across America. That is not a more perfect union. We cannot have a more perfect union. In the world, if more than half the world is bad America. And part of it is not that it goes way beyond that. You all know it goes. For the last 7 years, we've sent a clear signal to the world that it's our way or the highway. Until we meet our head up against the wall, then we might cooperate with you. Not just the rock. It's getting out of the Kyoto Accord on climate change. It's walking away from the comprehensive nuclear test activity. It's telling the rest of the world we don't want you to have new nuclear weapons while our government was trying to develop nuclear weapons. It's telling the world we believe in the rule of law, except we insist on being the only country exempt from the International Criminal Court on war crimes. Telling the world that terrorism is different, so we don't have to follow the Geneva Convention on Human Rights of people captured in combat when our own military leaders were begging our government to please observe the Geneva Convention out of effort to the interest of our own men and women in uniform. This election is about claiming your future. A future that ought to be marked by tearing down all the frontiers of science and technology and innovation to create vast new opportunities that not only lift you up but bring us together. But we can't do it if we have politics and ideology interfering with science and research and everything from stem cell research to human genome research to climate change. That is the context in which this election is unfolding. An election in which you have a bigger stake than I do, because you have a bunch of loans. And I say that not in any morbid way, but let me tell you something. There comes a time in every citizen's life when you think about the country, when you realize that even if you live to be 100, and I hope you all do, and a lot of you will, but you come to realize even if you live to be 100, you have more yesterday than tomorrow. And therefore, the tomorrows become more important. The most important thing is that no person younger than you be denied the chance to live their dreams and to fulfill their own hopes and to find their own frontiers. That is the purpose of politics. The only thing that matters, and the only thing you should think about in this election, is picking someone who will be able to say at the end of his or her term, the American people are better off than I found them, and our children and grandchildren have a brighter future. And the world